What is going on, everyone? Poise Avocado here, and welcome to how to start your Twitch channel, or Twitch tips number 2. My first video I did of this was over a year ago now, so I thought it would be a great time to make a little updated video. Hopefully this one isn't too long. I just want to go over some stuff that I went in my last video. If you haven't seen my last video, the first one, I will link it in the description. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching that, because that really helped boost my channel a lot, and I'm glad that it helped you. But there were some flaws with it, so I'm going to go over that. I asked you guys if I should have made an updated version. I can't even speak English, and here it is. So let's. I'm just going to go over the basic points just in case, and let's speed through this. Alright, so before, we get into equipment and all that stuff, I just want to talk about some basics. If I miss anything, I apologize. Try watching other tip videos as well, just so you get a good opinion and advice from other streamers besides myself. I don't stream that much anymore. I'm pretty much just updating and answering questions that I got, and that's what these bullet points are based off of. So I don't stream that much anymore. If you don't want to take tips from me just because I don't stream that much anymore, that's totally fine. But I'm going to try my best to help you guys out. So number one is streaming times, and I know streaming is just a very time-consuming thing, and the reason I don't stream anymore that much is because I'm in my junior year of high school, and I don't know about you guys, but people say that's the hardest year, or just the year that it's just really time-consuming. It's not that it's hard, I just have a lot more work than I did for my freshman and sophomore year in high school, so I'm a little bit more, trapped and condensed, because I get home and all I do is sleep. So if that's something that you're having an issue with and you just don't have time with school, then try streaming only an hour. See, the thing is, if you're just doing Twitch, then you'll be fine. You probably won't have this problem, but I do YouTube as well, and I started YouTube before Twitch, so I kind of YouTube's my baby, so I take care of it pretty well. I try to upload on a tri-weekly, is that what it's called? A tri-weekly basis. I upload Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if you want, you can do YouTube and Twitch, or just Twitch. But if you do just Twitch, then you should be fine as long as managing it with school, unless you're gonna be streaming like 6 hours. So I used to stream, God, back in the summer when I was doing really well, like 2 summers ago. I used to stream literally from the time I woke up and the time I went to sleep. I would wake up probably about 12 p.m. and I would just keep going until 12 or 1 a.m. playing Black Ops 2, absolutely grinding, getting hundreds of followers per stream. It was just insane, honestly. It was a lot of fun, don't get me wrong, but to be totally honest, it wasted, I pretty much wasted the whole summer. But I did get to around 10K off of that, so, yeah, it was pretty crazy. It was probably one of those once-in-a-lifetime type of things where I just kind of got lucky with it, to be honest. I grew off of my Road to Diamond series, which it's not really an original series, so anyone telling you, oh, you have to make an original series on YouTube or Twitch or do something original to be, to get out there. Not really, and I'm not saying I'm famous, but it's not, you don't need to do something original just to get your name out there. It's not really true, although I was really energetic and absolutely crazy. If you look at some of my my highlights, I was probably insane. I mean, if you look back on it, I'll probably put some links in the description to my highlights. They were pretty crazy. Anyways, that's besides the point. So that just goes with another tip right there, being confident. Confidence has a great role in YouTube and Twitch and just online entertainment in general, or just speaking into a microphone in your room alone, or if there's someone right next to you, which I actually can't do. I cannot have people listening to me. Like, if there's someone outside my door right now, I couldn't be speaking to you guys because I just feel like they would be eavesdropping, and I don't know, but and then it's weird because hundreds of people are listening to me now, but whatever. Anyway, so confidence is a big thing. If you're not that confident, then I would recommend having a friend, and having a friend go on your stream is what I mean. Watching your streams or just talking to you like they're just texting you, right? Just asking you, oh, hey, you do this in the game, or have you done this? And just pretty much having a normal conversation, so it keeps you talking. And that's something I stressed in my first my first tip video, is to always be talking and always fluctuate your voice. I'm kind of speaking at a normal tone right now, but depending on what I'm doing, obviously if you're playing a game, you might be a little more energetic depending on what's going on in the game. Yeah, so being confident is a great thing. I mean, no one wants to just go into a stream and see someone that's like, oh god, I hate my life and I'm bad at everything. Oh, I just no, come on. I'm not saying you have to be crazy energetic, because that's an extreme as well. Sometimes I watch some tip videos of people like, you have to be really energetic all the time, fluctuate your voice, be like that. No, please don't do that. I will literally click off whatever I am watching, a video or a stream, if someone's talking like that. Just as I will click off if someone's talking monotone like this and he's not doing anything and they're just really depressed about no. So just be a normal dude, be yourself. I'm not saying you have to be unique. Some people, you know, people take everything to extremes nowadays, to be totally honest, not just on the internet and everywhere. But you don't have to be that guy with like a weird hat and dances every time he gets a follower or anything. I used to dance every time I get a donation and do like weird stuff like that, and people really like that because I guess I was really weird and I couldn't dance for shit. So I guess that was amusing for them. But you know, find your little niche. Is it niche? I think it's niche. Find your little niche. And I'm going to talk about what games you need to stream, or you should stream stuff. Also, just going back to the streaming times, stream whenever you can. You don't need to stream every single day, although streaming every single day will definitely, and I can say this for a fact, it will definitely help your to grow your audience, even if you're not getting viewers. Trust me, there have been times that I'm getting like low viewers, right? And then I just start streaming. I go like on a what's it called, a streak. I go like on a streaming streak, right? I'll stream for like 3 weeks straight, and then my viewers just go up. I gain like 20 viewers. Now that might be a little different because I already have some people that are watching me, but it's still, I'm pretty sure it applies to everything, just because obviously the more active you are, the more people are going to remember you, and it's just going to stick to their brain as well, and they're going to remember, oh, he goes live at a such and such time. So if you want, you can make a schedule. I don't have a schedule because, again, that whole school thing, I don't really have time, but if you have time, I highly recommend making a schedule, maybe 3 times, 4 times a week. If you want only weekends, that's totally fine too, because you got to keep in mind most of the audience here is pretty young. I mean, they're just people in their 20s and 30s, but the majority, let's be honest, you guys are all around, you know, all in high school, middle school, so everyone has school as well. So maybe streaming on the weekends will be an actual good idea for you. But just make sure you brand yourself, you know, make sure you tell them every stream, hey guys, I'm going to be streaming at 8 p.m. every day, or I'm going to be streaming 8 p.m. on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Sunday I'm going to be streaming at 7. Alright, so make sure you brand yourself. Along with branding, I didn't actually write this down, I'm actually going off the top of my head right now, but same thing applies with YouTube. Make your banner, your profile picture, your description. I think the description for Twitch is probably like the main thing, because YouTube doesn't really have something like that, you know, where you can put little pictures and you can click on the pictures and it leads you to other stuff. Sorry if I'm talking too fast here, I just really don't want to make this a long video, but I do want to make this for you guys. So yeah, the description looks really, I got, someone made me like a custom the description on Twitch is basically you scroll under their stream and they have like maybe their setup, the donators or sponsors or links, all that stuff. I think mine looks pretty good. I'll leave a link in the description. If you guys want to go check out my Twitch, by the way, I'll try to stream more, but there, that's pretty much it. Just brand yourself, have an offline screen, make sure you got everything in OBS set up, and we'll talk about programs in a little bit. Now, as far as games, find out what games you want to stream before you get into equipment, before you get into all the like hardware stuff, right? The stuff that you can actually buy and all that. Think of what you want to do. You got to think this through. You can't just go into it. You know, some people do that. They buy a mic, they buy a capture card, they buy everything, and they're like, oh crap, what do I do? What game am I going to stream? What's going to be my name? You got to think of all that stuff before. So I guess like do all the free stuff before is a weird way to put it, but all the stuff that you don't really need to buy, and you know, like as far as making your name, setting up your channel, all that, the basis, just making yourself look presentable and professional. Do that stuff before you buy anything, because to be honest, if you can't get through that first part, then why are you going to spend money, right? And streaming is, I wouldn't say it's as expensive as doing YouTube. Maybe it's the same. I don't really want to, you know, say anything for sure, and we'll go into that in a little bit. But as far as games, find what game you want to stream. I would recommend try streaming a game. I mean, it doesn't have to be like, oh, stream League of Legends, and that, a lot of people think like, oh, if you stream the biggest game, you're gonna get the most viewers. It's actually the total opposite. If you stream a game that probably has maybe 500 plus to like 5,000 viewers, you're probably gonna be better off, just because there's a smaller, more, I don't want to say concise, like a compressed smaller, concentrated, that's the word. There's a more concentrated community for that game on Twitch. Now, you know, Black Ops 2 was a great example. Now it actually has like 5,000 viewers right now, but when I first started streaming it, it had like 2,500 viewers or like less, and that's actually, I think that's one of the main reasons why I blew up in that short amount of time, just because I streamed every day Black Ops 2 1v1s, open live. I'm not telling you to copy me because it probably won't work right now because we're in a different time, but you know, to each its own. Try around, experiment, doing whatever games you want. If you want to do 1 or 2 or 3 games, that's totally fine. I would recommend maybe doing 1 game per stream though, just because if you're moving around too much, you're not really, you might just get an audience that's all over the place. So if you want, do like Thursdays I'll be doing COD, Fridays I'll be doing Minecraft, and then Sundays I'll be doing Counter-Strike or something like that, right? So that way people know that your Sunday viewers will come for Counter-Strike, your Thursday will come for blah blah, whatever. You know, it's organized. Organization is key, and you know, you just want to make it as simple. The key is just make it as simple as easy. Oh my god, as simple as possible to market yourself, and it's kind of like a little business, like a mini business. You want your you know, your customers or your viewers in this sense to go for your product or your content as easily as they can, you know. And then also, that also goes about, you know, putting your Snapchat, your Twitter, all your social media, make sure you're staying up to date, putting a YouTube video out if you want when you're streaming, make sure you let them know when you are streaming. That's something that I fail to do, but I probably should do it. But again, I'm not taking Twitch too seriously right now. I will be streaming again though once Black Ops 3 comes out, which leads me to another point. Doing new games. Alright, doing new games is such a good thing to do if you're starting out. Oh my gosh, okay. And it's even better if you already have a couple viewers. So, doing new games. I don't know if you guys know about the thing on YouTube, but if you upload a, you know, let's say, for example, Black Ops 3 comes out, I upload a tip video on Black Ops 3, a gameplay commentary, I upload a glitch about this, how to do this in a game. I upload like 4 videos, right, in a span of a day or 2. Those videos most likely are going to do better than my other videos. Number one, I already have some people watching my videos, so it's going to already boost me up. But even if you didn't have people watching videos, it's still going to come up. You're still going to get, I'm not going to guarantee, but you might get more views than you do usually, just because it's a new game and everyone is searching it up, right? Excuse me, should I say a new big game, like a, you know, a AAA franchise, for example. So same thing applies with Twitch. If, for example, when Bethesda released their Fallout Shelter app on E3 when they announced it, I mean, I downloaded it as soon as they announced it. I streamed it and I got 90 viewers. Keep in mind, I hadn't gotten that much in a while, and these were all random people that I've never seen before on my stream. And this is because everyone was searching up Fallout Shelter. Another thing was, it was only on Apple devices, or iOS I should say. It wasn't on Android, so the people on Android were like, maybe I should check it out, let's see how it's gonna be. And so yeah, I mean, but then again, that's a mobile game, so mobile games tend to not do as well just because there's not too much to a mobile game. And I'm not saying mobile games are bad at all, I'm just saying they don't have as much content in them as a PC game or a console game. So that's why mobile games, Clash of Clans does okay. It has like around 1,000 viewers, and I actually did pretty decent when I did Clash of Clans. I would say like 20-30 viewers, but that's not something I usually stream. So, you know, you can do what you want, but definitely new games are going to help boost your channel, and it never hurts to try, especially if it's a game you like. Woo! Alright, so ignoring the haters. Haters are your motivators. Not really. I mean, you don't need to be motivated by your haters, but just ignore them. Honestly, I don't know why, but I actually have an example for literally everything I have written down here. So there's something called trolling, right? Trolling. You guys heard of it, right? There's a website called raidforums.net, I believe, and basically people post your link, right, your Twitch link, and they try to target the weakest people, like people that think they're vulnerable. And they did this to me once when I was streaming CSGO, right? And you know, they usually put really racist and just absolutely just obnoxious things in your chat, like swastikas, you know, Bush 9/11 references, just random stuff like racist comments and all that type of stuff, right? Like the worst thing you could think. Just go into 4chan and pull out whatever you can think of and then put it in a comment section of Twitch, and that's basically what they do. I'm not saying everyone that you know hates, but that's what happened to me at least. And what I did is I mean, although it's pretty serious what they were talking about, and they were joking, obviously, in a really weird, messed up way, I kind of took it like it was nothing. And what ended up happening is some of them actually followed me, and some of them at the end, after they were done trolling, they're like, oh, you're actually a pretty cool dude, you took it, you know, you didn't take it too seriously, you're pretty funny, man, blah blah, and then they left. And they never really bothered me. I mean, they came like a couple more times just because they knew that I reacted that way. But then after that, they left, and I haven't seen them since. And it was only really when I streamed Counter-Strike for some reason. But that's a perfect example. So try to just show the haters that you really don't care. Like, even either acknowledge their comments in a good way or just totally ignore them. Like, don't even say anything. Don't even change your mood. Don't look at it. Don't, like, be quiet for a second so it looks like you're actually reading chat. Yeah, so just haters, they're not hard to deal with if you know how to deal with them. And I'm pretty sure you've heard this a lot before, so let's move on to the next point. Alright, so since I said reading chat, I should probably say that. Always read your chat. Even if you don't have some viewers, always check your chat, because a lot of the times people will be raiding someone. Let's say, this actually happens sometimes when I'm trying to raid people, right? If you don't know what a raid is pretty much a streamer shouting out a different stream at the end of their stream, if that makes any sense. Basically sending their viewers to another stream once they're done. It's something out of courtesy, something you do to meet other streamers and just to help out the smaller people in the Twitch community. And I raided someone once, and he didn't look at his chat at all. Like, I'm pretty sure he had like a couple people in there, but he didn't look at his chat at all, so he didn't see that we were raiding him. Eventually, you know, he noticed, but like, make sure you're looking at your chat, man. You never know. You never know when you'll get raided. So yeah, raiding is also a big thing in the Twitch community. That's different from like the hate thing I was talking about, like the raid forums. That was like hateful raid, but raiding is simply just helping out someone else on Twitch. It's pretty cool. It's a really good way actually to meet other streamers if you want to like dual stream with someone and you want to get to know someone. Then just raid people, raid other streamers. They're on your side. I'm not going now. Don't go to Soda Pop and stream or like Syndicate and be like, hey dude, everyone comment guac raid so he sees me and I can become fit. No, he's not gonna. Your comments are or your viewers' comments, they're probably just gonna scroll right by. But if you raid someone around your size, they'll be like, oh, thanks, man, I'll return the favor. That's, if they're nice, at least. That's what they do most of the time. Now, I'm not saying raid, do just a stream of raiding 50 people. No, because then you're just abusing it. But, you know, raiding is always a good thing to do. Alright, so now we're going to go into the more technical stuff. Hopefully I don't mess up. Please do not take my word for any of this. Do your research, by the way, before you listen to idiots like me. I'm joking. You can listen to me if you want. But, do your research, alright? Because sometimes I might not be always right. Just like I wasn't in my last video. So, equipment. Let's start off with PC/laptops. Now, in my previous video, I said you couldn't really stream with a laptop. And what I was referencing to, and I didn't specify, I don't know why, was a bad laptop. Now, I used to have this laptop. It was like an HP laptop, and it was really bad. Like, that, I'm pretty sure that thing died out in a year or two. It was extremely bad, and that's why I thought I didn't have any experience with laptops. And I still don't, but thanks to you guys and just searching it up, you guys corrected me. A lot of you guys corrected me. And, you can't stream with laptops, of course. If it doesn't even have to be a gaming laptop, I'm pretty sure. It's just something recent. You know, if it's just 1 or 2 years old, you just got it, that's totally fine. I'm pretty sure all the laptops being made now, if you know, they're around a decent price range. I haven't searched up any, but you should be totally fine. It honestly does not take that much to stream, and that brings me to another point. As far as internet, so internet, now I have 5 upload, 5.6 upload. I am able to stream at around 20. I'm just gonna say 2,000 to 2,500 bit rate. All right, and I'm not gonna tell you how to stream, because this is just a tip video, not a tutorial. If you guys want to look that up, I'll leave a oh, never mind. Well, yeah, I'll just search it up, because I was gonna leave a video, but never mind. So if you have anything under 5 upload, that's totally fine. There are a lot of videos I've seen actually, like upon you know, saying my mistake in the last video, saying that you only need 5 upload. No, but I think 5 upload would be a pretty good you know, mark as to what you should have. Obviously you can stream with, I think, even one upload. I've seen a video with a guy making settings for one upload on OBS. So you can go ahead and you can find settings for pretty much anything. I'm not sure how well they work just because I've never tried them, because I don't have lower than 5 upload, or I don't have like one upload or anything. But for me, at least, I have 5 upload. I'm telling you guys that 2200, I stream at 2200 bitrate, and it is perfect. Works fine. My frames never drop, and that's good. So obviously, you know, the better upload you have, the better you are. But you can stream with lower than 5 upload, and there's a bunch of videos and tutorials on how to do that. That work fine. And back to laptops. Also, I would recommend a PC. I just like PCs better. Obviously, if you are moving a lot, if you have like 2 houses, for example, that's a great example. Someone commented on my previous video. Or if you just travel a lot, having a laptop is just a lot better than a desktop, just because why would you want to carry a desktop like everywhere you go? And that's why laptops are made. You know, they're nice and compact, and they do almost pretty much the same thing as a regular desktop. But I just like desktops. Obviously, if you're, you know, I don't travel at all, so I like my standard hard tower desktop. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's just skip. Let's just keep moving. Keep moving, man. Alright, besides PCs, we're going to go into equipment like mics and capture cards and webcams. So webcam is optional. You guys don't need to have a webcam, but it makes the stream more personal. And I have the C920, which is, I think it's the most purchased Logitech webcam. Don't take my word for it, but I know that a lot of streamers use it. It is great. It's 1080p. I don't think it's not 60 FPS, but it's a great 1080p. It looks like 60 FPS, really. It's not. It's fine. It looks great, and it's just a stream, so it doesn't need to be the super HD 4K quality 5 million FPS. I'm joking, but it's a great webcam. You can also get the C270 from Logitech. I'll put some webcams in the description. I have a YouTube tip video where I put like a bunch of equipment, so I'll leave you guys there so you can look at the description of that, or I might just copy over the description. And also that's pretty much it for webcams. And for mics, right now I'm using the AT2035. It costs around $150, but then you have to buy the cable and a converter, so it comes out to around $300, which is good because the mic itself, if you buy it on the website, like I bought mine off of like Amazon or something, or Sweetwater is what I use. But if you buy it off the actual Audio Technica website, it's like $250. So with all the equipment and stuff, it'll be over that. So the AT2035 is a great mic. I'm using it right now. You can hear my voice. It's absolutely sexy. The quality might be a little worse when you stream, just because, you know, background noise and all that, but it's still great quality. Also, the AT2020, it's like one step down from this one. The AT2035 is the newer one. Still great mics. Also, a Blue Yeti. I have the ones that backup mic. I actually just got this AT2035. The Blue Yeti was my last mic. So if you go on any of my previous videos, I'd say any of my videos, like from a month ago or more, then you'll see what the Blue Yeti sounds like. And yeah, or just my last tip video. And they're all great mics. If you want an even cheaper mic, you can go for the Blue Snowball. Still sounds great, but I think you have to speak a little closer to it to pick up the sound. Not too sure, never had one. Blue Snowball is great. I think it ranges around for $50, $60. So there are just some mics, just, you know, I'm telling you guys some stuff that you can get. And as far as capture cards, so OBS, you know, you use that to stream PC and console, but just, you know, for PC, you don't need an external, like a hardware is what I'm trying to say. For console, you're going to need an Elgato or an AverMedia capture or some type of capture card. And this, basically, you just connect it to your TV, and you connect the other end to your PC, and then, you know, the HDMI goes into your Xbox from the TV and all that. So it's kind of like a little circuit, right? It feeds the video down into your computer so that you're able to record it, and then you just pick it up in OBS or XSplit or whatever you're using. And there you go. There's the Elgato, and there's also the Elgato HD60, which allows you to record and stream in 60 FPS. Now, a lot of people are like, hey, I don't have a PC, I don't have this. Can't I just use my console to stream? And you can, but you're not going to be able to do all the little cool donation pop-ups and the follower pop-ups and all the cool little overlays and stuff, because consoles, it's just gameplay and a webcam, if you have a webcam, which it's not a bad start, but I would highly recommend using OBS, and it doesn't take that much to use. It's not hard to learn at all, honestly. You just like add stuff, and then you just click the stream button and do the settings and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it as far as equipment goes, and yeah. Alright, I'm gonna be moving on to like recording or like the streaming software and all that blah blah blah. And so OBS and XSplit, these are the two biggest programs that people use to stream. I use I use OBS. I'm pretty sure most people use OBS, but a lot of people use XSplit too, don't get me wrong. They're both great. You can have a trial for XSplit, but then you have to pay monthly. I think it's around $15. OBS is totally free, and I just think it's a lot better. I actually used both. I used XSplit when I first started, and I thought it was great. I hated OBS, blah, blah. I tried out OBS because I was having some problems with XSplit, and I instantly fell in love with it, and I've been using it ever since. So, try out both. Go ahead. Again, this isn't a tutorial video. I'm not going to show you guys how to, like, use it, but I'm just telling you guys the programs that you can use. Another thing, someone asked me about bots. Now, I did... Oh, actually, well, yeah, okay, bots. Now, I'm not talking about view botting, but I will go into that in a second. I'm talking about Nightbot, MooBot, Zanbot, DeepBot. Now, these are pretty much chat moderating bots that put commands in and do really cool stuff like raffles and giveaways and point systems. D-E-E-P, DeepBot, I'm saying that weird, is the bot that I have. I think it's around $15. It's a custom bot. It comes with everything that like Nightbot and all that does, but they have the point system in it. So you know when you go into a stream and you do like exclamation point something and it shows how many points you have, you can set all of that up. Really easy to use. It's a great great program that I have. And then I also use MooBot. Same thing as Nightbot. I think there's some slight differences, but their main goal is to just moderate your chat, you know, filter out the spam messages, like long messages or too many emotes and stuff. And it works great, honestly. That way you don't have to click and ban people, because it times them out automatically, you know, according to what you put it to. So, yeah, I'll leave those links as well in the description, but they're pretty much self-explanatory. I don't really need to go into them too much. Now, view botting. Don't view bot, please. Even to start up your channel, don't. I think there's a rumor or something going around that a lot of partnered streamers actually view botted when they first started, just to get them boosted up there. And I mean, that's honestly, it's the douche thing to do, because one of the reasons my viewership started declining when I was doing Black Ops 2 is, number one, there was a lot more competition, and number two, there was a huge wave of botters. There was a time where there was this website that it got taken down. I checked it before I made this video. It got taken down, but there was a website where people, they'd have like bots message everyone on Twitch. I don't know everyone, but at least people who streamed messages. I got messages like every day saying, hey, cheap bots. It was literally $1 for 100 viewers. It was crazy, insanely cheap. And that's why so many people were view botting. And what view botting does, and why people don't like it, is because you have fake viewers. Now, the people that are actually trying to, you know, get up there, and let's say you have 50 viewers, right? If someone comes up with a fake 70 viewers, they automatically take your place. And it sucks for you because you worked hard to get 50 consistent real viewers, while they just spent some money and they got a number, right? They got a number and they automatically beat you. Let's say you've been doing it for a month or two, right? So that's basically why people don't like botting, and that's why you shouldn't do it. It's just not the right thing to do. And to be honest, all botters quit eventually because they get so much hate, and they eventually get taken down, and don't do it, please. Okay, thank you. Alright, and I think the last point here is donations. So a lot of the times, people will go on my stream and they look at my donation list, or on someone else's stream, they're like, whoa, someone donated $200 to you, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know how, that person's crazy, but thanks. And then they'll say some smart remark like, oh, I'm gonna start streaming now so people can just donate me money for playing games. And I'm like, I mean, it's called a donation for a reason. They can give money to if they want. Honestly, playing games, in my opinion, I don't think I should get money for it either, but it's just something of our time now, and I think people just need to get a little bit used to it, and that's another topic for a video. But don't do it for donations, guys. Same thing with YouTube. Don't do it for the money, because if you just solely focus on that, then you're gonna be like, oh, I'll dance if I get $50. And there's a great example here. People do like 24-hour live streams, or they'll do like this is different if you're doing a charity stream, but they'll do like, you know, 24-hour live streams, and then they'll be like, oh, every 5 subscribers, right, if you're partnered. Or I've seen a lot of partner streamers do this. Or they'll be like, every $10 donation, I'll add an extra hour to the live stream. And people actually do it. They do it. I don't know why. Maybe because they like that streamer and they don't realize how they're ripping them off. But it's pretty obvious to me. There'll be, I forgot who. Oh, it was actually a big, huge channel, and they don't even stream anymore. I totally forgot their name. It was something to do with Pokemon. They were doing no, my bad, it was Pokemon and like Mario or something, and they were doing a Mario Kart 8 when the game first came out. I think they did like a 500-hour live stream. I know, crazy. It was a couple, right? So they would switch. They would take like shifts, like one would do 24 or 12 hours, then the other one sleeps, and then they switch, right? And these people, literally, they did like every 50 subscribers or something, they would add an extra hour. And it started off at a 24-hour live stream, and they got all the way up to 500, like 20 or 70 hours. I forgot, but I know it was over 500. This is absolutely insane. I actually liked watching them. They were great streamers, and I was really entertained with them. But the thing that they were doing, it was such a ripoff. I'm like, why are people doing this? Can't they see that they're like, it's not, and it wasn't even for charity either. I think they ended up making, I did the math, I think it was close to like $10,000 that they made just in the span of like, 500 hours. I don't know how long that is, maybe like a week or two. So that's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I don't know why that's even allowed on Twitch, because that's just ripping people off. It comes off more like a business deal, like, oh, hey, pay me to play games for longer. Like, why would we do that? But anyways, that's pretty much it for this tip video, guys. If I missed anything, maybe I'll make a part 3. Who knows? Leave other, comments and stuff and suggestions and any tips you need for Twitch or YouTube. I'll see if I can make a video on that. I'll be having some more YouTube tip videos in the future. I upload every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, so please go ahead and check out those other videos when I upload. Subscribe if you want to catch my other uploads. Drop a like if you enjoyed. I love you guys all. Stay awesome. Good luck on your streaming, and have a nice day. Peace.